Hey everyone, I'm Trevor, and today we're at Disney California Adventure during the heart of spring break to bring you a crowd update. So let's get going. It is Tuesday, March 26th, and it is 12:46 in the afternoon. We are headed towards Monsters, Inc. right now, which is going to be the first ride on our crowd update. And it says it's a 75-minute wait. Yowzers. This whole area is a little congested right now thanks to Food and Wine Festival, so I was trying to figure out what all the people hanging out were. I thought maybe the ride had broken. This ride is prone to breaking, and I did just see some people that might have been like maintenance leaving. I don't know, but it says 75 minutes, and they didn't have this big grand announcement to come into the ride, but wow, 75. This is when you definitely need to get the buddy pass. Just come up to the cast member here at the front of the attraction and she'll hand you a piece of paper for the buddy pass. What is the buddy pass? Well, it lets you go through the exit of the attraction, and it is essentially single rider, but for 2 people. Or 3 if you can squeeze 3 in a row. It's just the last row of the vehicle. As many people as you can squeeze in a row at Monsters, they'll let you on with the buddy pass. It is a fairly busy spring break day here today. Playing the guessing game at Disney California Adventure is going to be interesting. This is actually our first crowd update for DCA. I've never done one over here before. Generally do it at Disneyland. I mean, I've been coming to DCA enough to probably be able to eyeball some things. Based on Monsters being 75, that might have been the highest I've ever seen at Monsters, Inc. I'm going to go with Guardians being... Oh, wow. Is the line coming all the way over here? That is a first. Okay, this has got to be bad. 80 minutes? You think it's 80 minutes? Generally, wow. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it sticking out here. Oh boy. 80 maybe? Let's say 80. Standby wait time 70. I got pretty close. It's good for a first guess. Like I said, I've never played the guessing game here before, so this is going to be interesting for both of us. Spider-Man Web Slingers, the queue does look pretty full. We're gonna see the wait time on the sign before we really got to look at the queue, but it does say 70 minutes. 70-minute standby wait. I mean, this queue area isn't even all that full yet, so it must be solely based on Lightning Lane returns. Though the Lightning Lane return line isn't even as long as it could be. I mean, I've seen it all the way out to here before, so I don't know. I mean, that's really, really long for what it looked like. And our first ride in Cars Land is going to be Mater's Junkyard Jamboree to our left. I'm trying to look at the line through the crowd over here off to the left, and I don't know. It's 35 when I rode it with my family the other day. It doesn't quite look as long as it was the other day, so I'm going to say 25. Well, it is posted at 30, but this whole section over here isn't even full, and it was the other day when we waited 35. So I'm thinking it probably is closer to 25, but I mean 25 and 30 are pretty close, so if they're off by 5 minutes, I'll give them a little bit of grace there. And of course, the good thing is that they're off in the wrong way. What I mean is they're posted higher than what I think the actual wait is, which always makes people happy if they wait less than the posted time. If you are enjoying this video and finding it helpful, please hit the like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. And if you have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comments below. I'm always happy to answer them. We're gonna walk right by Luigis Roadster so I don't see the standby time. And we're gonna come over here and take a look at the line. Well, it is kind of hard to tell from here. I mean, the line is doing its typical thing and then it's going inside the building here. So I mean, it's going to be hard to eyeball it. But I feel like I rarely see this ride below 40. Tack on a busier day, I'm just going to guess 50. Nope, 40. That's pretty usual for Luigi's. And of course, Radiator Springs Racers is also impossible to be able to gauge the wait. So just look at the standby sign. It says 90. That's not bad. I mean, a couple of weeks ago, it was 110, and James and I did single rider. It took us 20 to 25 minutes to do single rider when it was posted at 110. But this is the single rider line over here, and usually it's not all the way back out to here. So if I had to guess the wait time on the single rider right now, it's probably pushing 30 to 35. And then the regular standby line is all the way along the back. And then the line that you actually see moving here, that's going right here, that's the Lightning Lane. So of course it's going to move a lot faster. But again, really hard to eyeball this, wait queue. The walkways for Food and Wine Festival are pretty crowded, but that's pretty much the case for any of the days during Food and Wine Festival, thanks to the festival booths and the increased number of people in the park because of the festival. However, just a quick look at it so you can see the traffic flow through here. Let's go ahead and head on over to Pixar Pier now for some more attractions. Whoa, is this the back of the single rider line for Incredicoaster? I mean, usually it's what's up against the rail. That's insane. If that is the single rider line, I couldn't even begin to guess how bad the attraction has to be. If this is single rider, this is definitely single rider. I'm wondering if some of the people don't even know that they're getting in the single rider line back there because the line went so far back. And now we're approaching the Lightning Lane return line. So this looks a little better than when we tried to do it the other day. The Lightning Lane return was pretty much back up there where you saw the single rider line, but they've got it down here in a little roped off queue section, so that works out better. I mean, I feel like I hardly ever see Incredicoaster above 45, like 60 might be the worst. So I'm gonna go with 60. And it's 65. I got pretty close indeed. Oh, correction. This is the back of the Lightning Lane right here. So if the Lightning Lane's not even full, what we saw up there looping around was the standby line. Huh, how about that? Jesse's Critter Carousel, if it's anything higher than 10, I will be shocked. Shocked. It was 10 the other day, and it looks like based on where the line is, it's probably 10 again. Oh, it says it's 15. I mean, it was 7 when it said 10 earlier, so I don't know. Probably less than 15. Toy Story Midway Mania is up next. Now, this line over here is not for the attraction. Don't be dismayed. That is for a character meet and greet. Doesn't look like the character is out just yet. Even so, I would be surprised if this is anything lower than 85. Because this is a really popular attraction on a popular day. It's 75. I'm getting in the ballpark, folks. This is my first time making guesses. I didn't even look at the line. I was just, thinking what time of day it is and how busy I've seen it before. Over here, Toy Story, the queue isn't even super full. They've got some more space here. Yet even so, posted at a 75-minute wait. Oh, and here they come right here. Jesse and Woody. Hi, Jesse. Next up on the right, we have the Pixar Pal Around, and the queue for at least the swinging is up here. Oh, man. 45, 50? 45, 50, I don't know. 60, woo! Now, this ride does have a swinging, and that's the line we see over off to our right, and a non-swinging, which isn't quite as busy over here. Even so, it says 60 minutes. Now that's because it actually is busy. It's just deceptively busy. It's wrapped all the way over there, and there's only one. So one right here in the middle for the non-swinging, and then they have the 2 for swinging on the outside. So swinging, even though the line may look a little longer, does tend to move a little quicker because it's filling 2 sides, whereas the non-swinging is only filling 1. Inside Out Emotional Whirlwind, we did accidentally see the sign 45 minutes, but wow, look at the queue. This thing is full. Every inch of the queue is full. That is quite possibly the longest I have ever seen Inside Out Emotional Whirlwind. Definitely a busy spring break day. I mean, all of these ride lines are way longer than they usually are. I mean, it is crazy crowded here today. It took me 12 minutes just to get into DCA from Disneyland at about noon-ish. I think that's when I hopped. That's just how long the line was just to get in the park. Silly, Symphony Swings doesn't look like it has a long line though. Oh, it's broken, that's why. Makes sense. Makes sense. I was about to be surprised because we rode this for our DCA Every Ride in a Day challenge that I think we put up last week on our channel. And I think we waited maybe 10 or 15 minutes. I don't really remember. But it was posted a little higher. Now here they have a single line and a tandem line. Anybody under the age of 7 needs to go in a tandem swing, and they'll send the whole family through the tandem line. So it does tend to be a little bit faster that way, but the tandem seats are somewhat limited as well. They only have like 8 of them in the entire ride. So it works out to be about even sometimes. Now jumping Jellyfish. Queue is also pretty full. But again, the line isn't ever really that long to begin with. 20 minutes? 20? Let's just go ahead and say 20. However, before we can look at what the actual is, we're gonna come over here to Goofy Sky School. and I can see what the wait is already. It's saying 80 minutes. Wow. Oh, did they have the extended queue open? I've always wondered how they fit more people in this queue. So let's go ahead and take a look. Wow, it's over here. The queue is over here. I thought that this was it, that they didn't have any more queue than this, but the queue goes all the way over here too. I've never seen them use that queue before. 80 minutes. Insane. And Jumpin' Jellyfish is indeed posted at 20 minutes. Pretty good guess for that one. And apparently Golden Zephyr is closed, which does happen quite frequently, mostly due to wind. But I don't think it's that windy right now, but maybe it is higher up, I don't know. Golden Zephyr is usually a good one for a low wait time. Now, once upon a time, Little Mermaid was a good way to gauge how busy the park was. That was before they added Lightning Lane. Now the standby is sticking out of the attraction, so that's got to be 40 at least. Wow, I was wrong. It's posted at 20. How is this 20? They just opened up more of the queue. I don't get it. I don't understand. There's no way this is 20. Like 20 is all the way over there. This is sticking out here. This is no way this is 20. I mean, I'll give it 30. I'll give it 30, maybe 40 as a little bit of an overestimation, but 20? There's no way this is 20. Going through some more walkways now. Our next attraction is going to be Grizzly River Run, so we have to walk over there to get there. Figured I'd show you the crowd levels as we're walking through here, just to get over there. Lots of people everywhere. Now for Grizzly River Run, we're actually going to walk through the back way here because I walked through here earlier and, well, one, it's just a lot more deserted of a walkway, which, you know, helps me get away from the crowds. But I can also see quite a bit of the queue from back here too. So that's why we're coming back here, so I can make a guess. And here's the ride over off to our left. And there are people in this building. Now, I've only ridden through the standby line of Grizzly River once before. Generally, I use the Lightning Lane, so I'm not sure if usage of this area is typical or not. I feel like this is, you know, if you see people over here, that it's bound to be really busy. But again, I could be wrong. This is my first time doing a DCA crowd update. So we'll get better at eyeballing the line. It's only like a high of 65 today, but it is sunny. So I guess a lot of people going to do Grizzly River today. Though earlier when I walked through here, this queue area on the bridge was completely full. I mean, it's pretty close. They just have one little section that's not opened. This is posted at 45 minutes, by the way. 45 definitely could be better. I mean worse, but that'll be during like the hotter times of the year. As we approach soaring over California from the back, we do see that the extended queue is in use. They're starting to send people back there. It could go a lot further than that, but honestly, I have no guess for this ride because it's such a slow loading attraction. I mean, if I'm gonna have to guess, right? 65. Woo boy, our Lightning Lane returned line sticking way out there, way out. Well, I don't know if they actually have the standby posted anywhere over here. I might have to look it up on the app, but we'll get a bit closer and show you the line. It is posted in one of those little screens you can't really see. It says 75, so I was under. I thought I was overestimating. I underestimated 75 minutes. Woo, 75, ouch. Now remember, a lot of this has to do with the Lightning Lane return because this line is so long, the standby essentially will be ignored because they're going to want to get rid of this line as quickly as possible. It is quite long. And that's it for our time here today at Disney California Adventure, giving you a crowd update. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Got questions? Drop them in the comments below. Then click this video to keep watching. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again next time.